There's a pricing strategy that every single developer uses on their pre-sale projects, whether it's wood frame, concrete, doesn't matter what location, which ultimately maximizes return for them on the same floor plan in the same building, selling units $40,000 to $50,000 apart in price points. Now, sometimes you can justify this as a first-time home buyer paying the difference in price, but for investments, this doesn't make sense to me. And I'm going to share what type of strategy they use and how they kind of get most buyers to pay more money for the same floor plan, and how you can kind of make sure when you go into the presentation center next time, or you're looking at a pre-sale project, that you're not falling for this strategy and you're trying to maximize your returns and making sure that you get the best deal possible in the pre-sale project. So let me just jump on the screen here and I'll share with you this kind of tactic strategy they use every single time on pre-sale projects. When you go into a pre-sale project, you're going to get a starting prices. So let's say, for example, there's a project that I'm currently looking at that's starting at $419,000 for a one-bed condo. Now, most of the time, this is going to be on the second floor. Second floor is the cheapest when it comes to wood frame buildings and even concrete high rises, but we're going to mostly speak with about a wood frame building. So second floor is the cheapest. That's kind of their bait to get people into the door. Cheapest unit, a lot of times these are not available. They're gone before most of the public gets in. Now, this is how it goes. So the third floor is now going to be $424,900, which is a $5,000 price increase. Fourth floor normally is about another $5,000 price increase. So $29,900. Now, just from the second floor to the fourth floor, you're already $10,000 higher than the second floor. Now, where it gets interesting is when you get to the fifth floor, this is where you get the first big jump, a $10,000 price increase. Why? No particular reason. But you know what? Developers can ask for it, and there are buyers that will pay for it. So now you're looking at $20,000 difference from the second floor. I'm talking about the second floor as like the benchmark, as the baseline. Now, where this gets crazier is when you go to the sixth floor. This is where you see, and I have seen, a price point of $20,000 price increase. So now you're adding another $20K to this, and that puts you at $40,000 more than the second floor unit. This has happened. This happens a lot. Buyers pay the difference because this price, which is the first price, is to get you in the door. As an investor, as a first-time buyer, this is the bait, I call it. This is how they get you into the door. When you get into the door, this unit is probably gone in many cases. If you get the second floor or the third floor, you're fine. If you get the fourth floor at a $5,000 premium, you're fine. I can justify a $5,000 price increase per floor on a wood frame building, no issues. Even concrete, $5,000, $3,000 is fine. $3,000 best, $5,000. It is what it is. You can make that money back when you sell it on completion. I don't think you'll make the $5,000 back, but it's not damaging your investment significantly if you don't make the $5,000 back per floor. This still makes sense. So the second floor is good, third is good, fourth is good. Fifth floor, this is a big no for me as an investment. Sixth floor is a huge no. That's a red flag for me. If an investor wants to buy the sixth floor unit, I want to pay $40,000 more for the same unit in the same building, same completion, same timeline. Everything is the same. Just because it's the sixth floor unit. What they miss and what they don't understand is right now, this is off a floor plan. You have a very nice show home. You have everything that kind of, showcases this project as a beautiful building coming to completion. When you get to completion, you are now, let's say, in the resale market. The buyer that's coming to buy this unit is a first-time home buyer that's picking up this one-bedroom condo off of you. They see a $40,000 price difference, they're going to say, no, that's 10% price increase. They're not going to pay that to you. Now you're taking a loss on this premium that you paid. This is how developers and marketing teams get you in their pricing strategy. It's all about getting you in the door and getting you to pay more and upselling you into a higher unit, higher floor unit, whatever it may be. I will always be okay, second floor, third floor, fourth floor, as long as the price premium is $5,000 per floor. Now, you'll be asking, what about the first floor? So the first floor, normally, in many cases, is the same price point as the sixth floor. You'll find that In many projects, it's the same price point. Why? Just because they can. They can ask you whatever price they want. What most people don't understand is they're pricing these projects and these units to maximize return. This is how it works. Now, for them to achieve a certain dollar per square foot, they need to blend out the prices. So if they sell a unit at $420, this is too low for their lending requirements, for example. But if they sell the second floor unit, third floor unit, fifth and sixth unit at those price points, this altogether brings the price point higher because now the blended cost per square foot is higher. So I'm going to give you an example, $900 a square foot for the second floor. And if you do, let's say the math on this is $980,000 or $980 a square foot on the fifth floor. If you add that math up, let's say the average comes to $950. That's probably what they need to achieve. They can't sell units at $900 a square foot to qualify for financing. So they're trying to get to the $950. That's how they strategize their pricing. And that's how they get people in the door and upsell them into higher floor units. If you are an investor and you go there to look for a unit and the fifth floor is available, sixth is available, simply say no. Go to a different project. What I have done is I look at this and I say, okay, your second floor unit is gone, your third floor unit is gone, fourth floor unit is gone. Okay, no problem. You want $10,000 for the fifth floor? I'll give you $5,000. And they'll come down to $5,000. But you know how many people actually go and pay those price points? A lot of people, right? And when they're asking $10,000 more for this, I'll pay another $5,000 per floor. There has been times where in the same project, I've bought all 4 of these units with a $2,000 to $3,000 price premium across the board. So don't take the price or the ask from a developer like it is a firm, like last and final offer on there. Please don't pay premiums at these price points because you are giving away all your returns on let's say your 10% deposit, your $45,000 deposit or $42,000 deposit, and you pay $40,000 more for the 6th floor unit, you just give away all your margins. So don't make this mistake. This is how developers maximize their returns. And I'm here to make sure that you have an idea of how to look at this and how to kind of get the best deal for yourself. So hopefully this gives you a bit of insight on how to kind of look at these floor plans and utilize this when you go into the presentation center next time. So I'll see you in the next video.